Go to the next sutta, another very important sutta, called the Sarakani Sutta, 55.24, at Kapilavatthu again. Now on that occasion, Sarakani the Sakyan had died, and the Blessed One had declared him to be a stream enterer, sotapanna, no longer bound to the nether world, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. Thereupon, a number of Sakyans, having met and assembled, deplored this, grumbled and complained about it, saying, "It is wonderful indeed, sir. It is amazing indeed, sir. Now who here won't be a stream enterer when the Blessed One has declared Sarakani the Sakyan, after he died, to be a stream enterer, with enlightenment as his destination?" Sarakani the Sakyan was too weak for the training. He drank intoxicating drink. Come here for a moment. So this Sarakani the Sakyan, he had been a drinker. He drinks liquor. So after he died, the Buddha said that he was a sotapanna, gone for a good rebirth. And a lot of these Sakyans, they found it too difficult to believe. They thought the Buddha always talked about the 5 precepts. All lay people must keep the 5 precepts. And one of these 5 precepts is to refrain from taking intoxicants, including liquor. So they thought that he cannot even keep the 5 precepts. How can he go to heaven? How can he be an Arya? Then Mahanama, the Sakyan, approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, sat down to one side and reported this matter to him. The Blessed One said, "Mahanama, when a lay follower has gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, how could he go to the nether world? For if one speaking rightly were to say of anyone, he was a lay follower who had gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha, it is of Sarakani the Sakyan that one could rightly say this. Mahanama, Sarakani the Sakyan had gone for refuge over a long time to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So how could he go to the nether world? Here, Mahanama, some person possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha. That means unshakable faith in the Buddha. And in the Dhamma and the Sangha. He is one of joyous wisdom, of swift wisdom, and he has attained liberation. By the destruction of the asavas in this very life, he enters and dwells in the taintless liberation by mind, liberation by wisdom, realizing it for himself with direct knowledge. This person, Mahanama, is freed from hell, the animal realm, and the domain of ghosts, free from the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. The Buddha mentions the nether world. He refers to the 3 woeful planes of rebirth, the ghost realm, the animal, and the hell realm. Here, Mahanama, some person possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. He is one of joyous wisdom, of swift wisdom, yet he has not attained liberation. With the utter destruction of the 5 lower factors, he becomes one of spontaneous birth, due to attain Nibbana there, without returning from that world. This person too, Mahanama, is freed from hell, the animal realm and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. This second type of Arya is the Anagamin. Here, Mahanama, some person possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, nor of swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. The utter destruction of 3 fetters, and with the diminishing of greed, hatred and delusion, he is a once returner, who after coming back to this world only one more time, will make an end to suffering. This person too, Mahanama, is free from hell, the animal realm, and the domain of ghosts, free from the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the nether world. Stop here for a moment. So here you see the description of the Sakadagamin, the second fruition Arya. He does not possess joyous wisdom or swift wisdom. Why? Because the Sakadagamin does not have perfect samadhi. Perfect samadhi in the Buddha's teachings refers to the 4 jhanas. When a person possesses 4 jhanas, his wisdom is deep. He's of joyous wisdom, swift wisdom. So you see the Anagamin and the Arahant, they have joyous wisdom and swift wisdom. Joyous wisdom and swift wisdom, I think, is Hasapanya and Javanapanya. So the Sakadagamin, he may have 1 jhana, 2 jhanas, 3 jhanas, but because he does not possess 4 jhanas, he does not have joyous wisdom or swift wisdom. And that's the difference. Then the Buddha continues, here Mahanama, some person possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom nor of swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. With the utter destruction of 3 fetters, he is a stream enterer, sotapanna, no longer bound to the netherworld, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. This person too, Mahanama, is freed from hell, the animal realm, and the domain of ghosts, freed from the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the netherworld. Here, Mahanama, some person does not possess confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom, nor of swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. However, he has these 5 things, the faculty of faith, energy, recollection, concentration and wisdom. And the teachings proclaimed by the Tathagata are accepted by him after being pondered to a sufficient degree with wisdom. This person too, Mahanama, is one who does not go to hell, the animal realm or the domain of ghosts, to the plane of misery, the bad destination, the netherworld. Here, Mahanama, some person does not possess confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He is not one of joyous wisdom nor of swift wisdom, and he has not attained liberation. However, he has these 5 things, the faculty of faith, energy, recollection, concentration and wisdom. And he has sufficient faith in the Tathagata, sufficient devotion to him. This person too, Mahanama, is one who does not go to hell, the animal realm or the domain of ghosts, to the plane of misery, the bad destinations, the netherworld. Stop here for a moment. These last 2, they are also Arya. They are called Dhammanusari and Saddhanusari, and they refer to the first path attainer. The first path attainer, you see here, he does not possess unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He is new to the Dhamma. He has just learned the Dhamma, has understood the Dhamma to a sufficient degree. So because of that, the first one, because he is compared to the second one, the first one, the emphasis is more on understanding of the Dhamma. The second one, he also has some understanding of the Dhamma, and his faith is stronger. That's why he's called the Saddhanusari. You see, for a person to become an Arya, he must have right view. So these 2 persons must have right view. That means they have heard the Dhamma and understood the basic teachings about the 4 noble truths. That's why they have become Arya. They won't be reborn into the woeful planes of rebirth. However, they do not have unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha yet. But it doesn't matter, because in the suttas, the Buddha says, in the same lifetime, this person must become a sotapanna. It's only a matter of time. It's not like the Abhidhamma says, immediately he will become a sotapanna. No. It takes some time for him to understand deeper the Buddha's teachings, and then he has unshakable faith in the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha. When he has unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and becomes a sotapanna, the 3 fetters are eliminated. At the stage of the first path attainer, they have not eliminated any fetter yet. They just have the understanding, they just have attained the right view. So they have just come into the Noble Eightfold Path. It takes some time to deepen the understanding and then become a sotapanna. And then lastly, the Buddha said, even if these great sala trees, Mahanama, could understand what is well spoken and what is badly spoken, then I would declare these great sala trees to be stream enterers, no longer bound to the netherworld, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as their destination. How much more then Sarakani the Sakyan? Mahanama, Sarakani the Sakyan undertook the training at the time of his death. That's the end of the sutta. So here, this last part is very important. The Buddha says, even the trees, if they can differentiate between what is well spoken and what is badly spoken, and if they heard the Dhamma, the Buddha's teachings, even trees also can become sotapanna. how can a human not become a sotapanna from listening to the Dhamma? So what is important here is that, what is implied here is that to become a sotapanna, you have to listen to the Dhamma. It is not from meditation. If it is sotapanna is to be attained by meditation, the Buddha would have said, if I taught these trees to meditate, even they can become sotapanna. But the Buddha did not say that. The Buddha said, if they can understand, in other words, they can understand the Dhamma. So this is a very important point. A lot of people, because they don't study the suttas, they think that becoming a sotapanna is by meditation, but actually it is by listening to the Dhamma. The other thing is, the Buddha says, if a person has taken refuge for a long time with the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, he cannot be reborn in the woeful plains of destination. What is meant here is that he has learned the Dhamma, has gone for refuge over a long time, has learned the Dhamma for a long time. Yes, if he has learned the Dhamma for a long time, if he has associated with Aryans, then he would have learned the Aryan Dhamma. And after learning the Aryan Dhamma, he would have put it into practice. And so it's natural that he would go for a good rebirth. So the most important point of this sutta is that sotapanna is attained by listening to the Dhamma and understanding, not just by meditation. But meditation can help, because if we meditate, we focus the mind, and if the mind is focused, then when we listen to the Dhamma, it's easier to understand.